Lakers. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Money in at point guard. Davis is out there with Paul George, and it's Knox in at the 5. Money gets it to go from 18 feet away. Money's got his second basket of the game. Baylor with the ball. Shot from 12. Baylor can't get that one to fall. So it's the Pelicans now. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Just 5 on the clock. George with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Lakers off to a slow start. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. We went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Lakers. It's Davis with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Baylor dishes to Biyombo. Here is Jeffries. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several other.
And that one's good.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Money coming off a stellar performance against... Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Boom! Count it!
What a shot.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
And the Lakers with possession here. Trailing here by 8. They set the screen. Baylor passes to Jeffries. Kicks it to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, misses the layup. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris. New Orleans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Money. He already has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Here is Matthews. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Stolen by George. Passes to Money. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now, here's Baylor. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Baylor nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Money. He's got 9. The shot by George, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Here's Money after the basket by the Lakers. They double him with Matthews. Right side Davis. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Lakers trail by 10. Here is Jeffries. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Well, you look at Money. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Paul George, another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
The shooting range of these 2 guys has just impressed me so much. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from right now.
Now, here is George. His last outing, he had 8 points. Money passes to Davis.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Here's Baylor. A 12-point game. Outside Matthews. Knocks it loose. Back to Baylor. Matthews against Davis. Here is Jeffries, averaging 10 points per contest. 4 on the clock. His first shot coming late. Offensive rebound. Here's Baylor. Great look, but off the mark.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Now the pass to Money. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Davis with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Baylor kicks to Jeffries. Back to Baylor. The feed to Matthews. He kicks it to Baylor. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Money passes to Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now, here's Baylor, averaging 12 points a game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Matthews. Here's the 3. That one goes. Count it. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
Here's Money. Baylor defending. On the wing, George. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hill. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Inside. Shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. New Orleans leading by 16. From deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Baylor. To the wing on the left. Here's Jeffries. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here's Money. 12 points for him. Left side, George. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. Since the All-Star break, he's been superb. He's averaging 15 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
That's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Money, and George with the stuff.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Outside Baylor. It's Hill, top the key. Here is Jeffries, defended by George. Hill has the open look. No good off the back of the rim.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Feeds it to Davis. And Hill with the block. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers trail by 16. Jeffries dishes to Baylor. From the stripe. The shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Money. He's got 12. Outside, George. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now, here's Baylor. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Warner. Back to Baylor. He dishes it to Nogueira. And the layup's good off the glass.
All right, on defense, I want you to give them as many open looks from beyond the arc as they want. We're going to clog the paint and attack down low. No drives to the basket, no offensive boards. The key is ours. Now let's go.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
The pass to Warner. Here's the screen. Right side Hill. Pass to Warner. Lets it go. Again, Los Angeles. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Money. Baylor defending. And another. Once again, shot good from Money.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Lakers trail by 16. Baylor kicks to Nogueira. The second chance effort. And it's Nogueira missing. New Orleans has got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the score by New Orleans. Jeffries the pass to Baylor. Dishes it to Jeffries. He feeds it to Nogueira. That's good. Nogueira's got his second bucket of the night.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Here's Money. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
With 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. New Orleans on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter.
Tune in this Friday night.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Money, he's in at point guard. Also Teague out there, and it's Davis in at the power forward position. Right side Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The dish to Teague. To the left wing. Money passes to Davis. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Teague can't hit. Lakers trail by 18. Snatched away. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Jeffries dishes to Davis. Pass to Matthews. To the left wing. Kicks it to Jeffries. Can't nail the jumper.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Davis against Davis. Passes it to Warner. And Matthews kicks to Jeffries. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. at least as I look at it.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was superb. He ended up with 59 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his talent gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Trying to get open is Davis, and he gets it to go. 20 points for Money.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Work the pick and roll, for Pete's sake.
Biombo is checked in for Jordan Hill. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Pelicans, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long... For anybody who plays these guys, I mean, they've been shooting the lights out. And it's been game after game after game.
Biombo, the pass to Warner. And there's the feed to Jeffries. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Money. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's the 3-second violation. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at New Orleans. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're down 4 spots from them.
When I look at New Orleans, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark. No doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 21. They set the pick. Davis in the corner. He kicks it to Jeffries. Knocked loose. The pass to Warner from downtown, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but you know, you got to be smart too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Money passes to Knox. Here's Money. Knocked away. Here is Jeffries. He has 5. Feeds to Davis. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Money. He's got 21. Misses from short range.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Here is Jeffries. T covering. Jeffries, good.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
New Orleans leading by 17. They set the pick. Here's Money. Rodich. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Pass to Jeffries. 6 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. Jeffries got 9.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
He dishes it to Matthews. Again, Los Angeles. Matthews. For New Orleans, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. No good for Money.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
To the inside. Here is Jeffries. He's got 9. Money passes to Davis. Here's Knox. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Matthews dishes to Biyombo. Lakers working the ball around now, and Davis puts it in.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 guys have been of exactly that variety.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's the screen. Outside for George. Here's Money. Baylor defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 16.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Here's Farley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark. You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Lakers trail by 18. Dishes to Biyombo. Inside. Here's Money. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Here's Farley. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Money. 26 points for him. Nogueira comes with the double team. And the shot is good.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
The dish now to Baylor. Here's Farley to stop the run. And Davis pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 22. Here's Money. Outside, George. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Passes to Warner. George passes to Money. Nogueira comes with the double team. Now the pass to Money. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes. 2.
Here's Huffman. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Baylor drives in. He feeds it to Nogueira. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Lucas Nogueira. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here.
Good ball movement.
And the second free throw, good. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Huffman, Baylor defending. Kept alive, Davis. Misses from short range. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. To the right side. Back to Baylor. Right side Baylor. Stolen by. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pelicans ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess it's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in their locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise. It's going to keep plugging away and doing my thing, you know?
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, fellas. Great job in the early going. But we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break.
Actually, now it's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
We've got Baylor, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Back to George. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. They've really caused some problems for that defense.
For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Lakers shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Baylor. Pass to Jeffries. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Baylor. And he makes both free throws. Here's Money. Tries a 3. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
LA ball.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Baylor kicks to Jeffries. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Los Angeles, Jeffries. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Money. Baylor defending. Here's Money. Rodich. That one's good from the corner.
You know, his shot's been pretty accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Money. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
Then, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
That is good for Money. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Out to the right wing. Here's Jeffries. Blocked.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Here's Money, and he has 28 points for the game. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Money's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Outside Baylor. Over in the corner, Matthews. And he gets it to go from the corner. Matthews has got 12 points in the game. New Orleans gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Davis with a screen on Baylor. Here's Money, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah,
there was a lot to like on that play.
Baylor dishes to Matthews. Back to Baylor. A baseline J. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Here's Money. Sinks the triple. Money's got 9 points here in the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Baylor kicks to Matthews. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Baylor on the double team. Here's Davis. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Here's Money. He's covered by Matthews. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Matthews leading the charge.
You look at the game so far for Matthews, 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New Orleans?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and with all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Lakers, so he gets them both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
They double him with Matthews. Here's George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Paul George. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Davis sets a screen. Biyombo, the pass to Jeffries. Shoots from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. George with a screen on Baylor. Here's Money. Misses from close range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Matthews into the lane. And again, the Lakers no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. Teague, he's checked in for New Orleans. Biyombo kicks to Matthews. Here's Biyombo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The offensive rebound. Back to Baylor. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Baylor nails both of them. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Davis with a screen on Baylor. Out to the wing. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Matthews. The shot by George, wide open. Another one falls for New Orleans.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
That's tipped. Unhindered, going all the way. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
Kicks it to Jeffries. The feed now to Davis. Pass to Jeffries. Just 5 to shoot. From 13, that's good. Jeffries got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Money, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Outside Baylor. Matthews into the lane. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Jeffries kicks to Hill. Jeffries dishes to Baylor. Feeds to Davis. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's not exactly striping them from deep.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry kicks to Muscala. Teams deciding to change it up. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jeffries. Can't hit from 12. Here's Curry. Shot is no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Friday. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Gordon, and it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cummings with the ball. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
The Lakers shooting 40% from the field. He kicks it to Nogueira. Got a piece of it. Six to shoot. Here's Warner. They get the rebound. Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Money. And Muscala kicks to Gordon. Passes to Money. From deep three-point range, Nogueira pulls it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Cummings passes to Warner. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Farley. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for
Free throw good, Davis. And the Lakers making a change here.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Baylor defending. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Assisted. Money.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the right side. And here is Cummings. Kicks it out to Baylor. He dishes it to Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gordon the pass to Muscala. Gibbs grabs the board. LA's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Cummings, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assisted.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Money. He's guarded by Cummings. Here's Money. No good with the triple. The Lakers shooting 40% from the field. The finish, and he dunks it down.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves him. No simple finish there with the high-altitude windmill slam.
Yes, making a statement.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Cummings. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cummings got 6 points in the quarter.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Money passes to Nixon. Here's Money expanding his range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Cummings. Count the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Cummings. Gordon the pass to Money. Back to Gordon. Fires the 3. Good.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Now Cummings. And the pass to Gibbs. There's the dish to Johnson. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Gordon's running.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Cummings dishes to Baylor. Right side Baylor. Back to Cummings. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gibbs. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
From about 19 feet. He tries for 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Money. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Cummings can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. Gordon with the defensive effort. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Cummings kicks to Baylor. Pass to Gibbs. Out to the wing. The feed to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. And here are the Pelicans now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Money.
Watch out now.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Cummings. He's guarded closely, and that's collected by Money. Money's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Nixon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Cummings passes to Baylor. Cummings with a screen on Gordon. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him
Get in his face.
The Lakers making a switch here. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, plenty of assists for you tonight. The ball was changing sides of the floor. How fun was it for you tonight to keep setting up your team?
Always a blast, Doris. For me, there's no greater feeling of accomplishment on the basketball floor than when you make that perfect pass to a teammate, set them up for an easy score. Woo! To get that in a win like tonight, that's amazing.
Hard to doubt it was a job well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.